My experience with digital art. Merge the layer, Crunk! Wrong layer! Why do we even have that layer? No, this is real. But let me give you guys a little bit of information. I do painterly stuff on my 3D models. I've talked about this a couple of times on this channel. I only use one layer. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm into a couple of different things or if I just hate myself, but everything is done on a single layer. Highlights, shadows, main coats, everything. Washes, one layer. And that's just video games for you. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we are looking at r/, that quirky little blue hellhole which takes content from Reddit to post it to Tumblr, to post it to Twitter, to post it to Reddit, to post it to Twitter, to post it to Instagram, to post it to Reddit. Let's just get right into it. I'm gonna go stand in a creek. Do you guys need anything? Yeah, I need you to find a leaf and gently set it in the water and watch solemnly as it floats away. God, finally, a reasonable request. I love the stuff that people hide in tags on Tumblr. There's just something so funny to me about it, just like, there's quirky little details just in the corner, completely out of your eye, until you just look down a little bit, and then it's there like, hashtag fist me butthole, and it's just like, there's a post about Elmo. What are you doing here? What's this hashtag doing here? I actually, on my old blog, I used to have a bunch of like generic hashtags that I would like use to save posts. Because my likes were filled with, like, niche fandom stuff. And when I say stuff, I mean stuff. But, so I couldn't keep all the art tips there, so I had to have, like, a Cam's art tips tab, and just every time we reblogged something, I just shoved it in there. It worked really well, actually. I'm kind of sad I deleted that blog. There's a lot of good stuff on that tag. Today I learned the squirrel's brains grow in size during the fall to help them remember where they bury their nuts. Their brains are smaller for the rest of the year. Post-nut clarity. I love this. My dad's been in a brutal war with squirrels for the past like 6 months. But we need to have a talk. This is a post from Reddit on Tumblr, taken from Wikipedia, then re-uploaded to Instagram. Like, we have reached peak content generation. We're just in a circle now. Social media is just a horrible hell circle. If you wore a VR headset linked to a camera drone that was set to follow you from a few feet behind, you could live in third person. Disassociating. If you can't disassociate naturally, store-bought is fine. I still really want to try this on my morning runs and just see how bad it actually gets for me. Set it to follow some kind of like Arduino or something that's putting out a signal on me, and just see how hard it is to do my morning run. Just in third person. I could finally feel like an adventure man. Cause like, I could feel like an adventure game hero, which is great because the only adventures left to have in this world are adventures of the soul. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but you can take from that what you will. Excuse me, scary orb thing, where are you taking us? Isn't that the high school? Prepare to be drained of all individuality and spirit. Yep, high school. Disney Channel knew what's up. Sadly, Disney no longer knows what's up. Yeah, no, this is real. Like, the thing is I feel like high school is kind of like the great societal normalizer, if that makes sense. Because if you are too much of a deviant from the norms beat the shit out of you. Like, straight up and down. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is yet to be seen, but too much individuality, you stick out, you get beat. It's not a good place, but I think that's like where a lot of us get a lot of who we are, is in those years, because what happens to us is, it's shaping us during our formative years. Feelings about, intimacy and stuff like that, they all tend to stem from this period of time. That's why I call it the normalizer, because like, you deviate too much, you're not gonna have a good time until you get out, and if you manage to hold on to that bit of your individuality, then you keep it for the rest of your life. At least that was my experience. Varies wildly from person to person, I'll say that. Ancient human. Oh, hi, plant. What happens if I eat you? Poisonous plant. You'll shit yourself until you die. Oh, but what if I eat, like, just a tiny bit of you? Just one drop of your juices or something? Plant, now visibly confused. You'll shit yourself a little bit? Oh, cool. Hey, people! I found a medicine plant for constipation. Prick. Okay, so I really like this post because this is actually a thing. I remember learning about this. I'm not sure if it was in Boy Scouts, because we had, at least my region, had a very extensive, like, Native American studies program. So, we would learn a lot about Native cultures and everything, because a lot of what Boy Scouts was respecting the land, respecting the people who, you know, should have the land. At least it was, again, up here. I can't speak for every troop. But I remember reading, way back in the day, I think it was in one of my textbooks, about how, long and short, the way that the Native Americans in the region figured out what was and was not safe to eat is they had like a 7-step plan, where it's just like, they would boil something, dry it, boil it, dry it, roast it, dry it, jerky it. Like, go through like a bunch of steps, and then one dude who was probably already like on death's door would take a bite of it. And if nothing changed, they'd reduce a step and do it again. And if nothing changed, they'd reduce a step until it either became poisonous or until it became clear that it was safe to eat the entire thing. And I thought that was just super cool because they probably found a lot of plants that were only edible after they were cooked and stuff. So that's big brain. That is big brain surviving. I like that. Officer, the victims were dismantled and sacrificed on an altar made of antlers. Detective, dear God. Officer, most likely yes. Finally, a quality pun. Animal, NPC, 2013. God, I had one of these in one of my videos. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was the PSO one forever ago. I had a pun a lot like this that I'm still proud of. And it was like, I said something stupid and my friend just goes, Jesus! And I was like, oh no, he can't help you now. Like something like that. It was some stupid joke, but it stuck with me because it's so stupid. And this has that same feeling, and I love it. I love good puns. Fantastic job, 10 out of 10. I lived without a computer and cell phone when I was your age. Yeah, well, your parents lived without a microwave and the polio vaccine, but I don't see you giving that up. Breaking news. Parents have begun seeing this post and in retaliation have begun to give up polio and other vaccines. You joke, but people think it's gonna microchip them. Pity them. Pity these people. They can't think logically. Yeah, nah, this is real. When paper was invented, they had a bunch of articles complaining about how kids today won't learn how to write with a slate and chalk. And when cursive, was it cursive? No, it wasn't cursive. It was some writing style came out, and they were just like, your children are gonna forget how to classically write. And then from there, the next one was just like, these kids today, you know, they're typing so much on their typewriters, they're gonna forget how to write. And then it's like, these kids are using their computers too much, they're gonna forget how to write. And now it's these kids are always on their cell phones, they're gonna forget how to use a computer, and I can't wait until it's getting just to the point of like, the kids have ascended to the astral plane, soon they'll forget how to use their meat suits. Like, the elder generation will always complain about the younger generation. I complain about Zoomers and TikTok, and I'm sure Zoomers and TikTok are probably complaining about whatever the other kids are doing. I don't know, I'm old. I'm not that old. That's just society. The one in which we live. The society. Took a nap and had a dream that I'd also gotten a hyper-realistic tattoo of a band-aid, just so I could cover it with a real band-aid. And when people asked what happened, I'd say, it's kind of weird, are you sure you want to see? And then I'd dramatically rip the band-aid off and reveal my tattoo of a band-aid. Classic astral plane me. Don't tempt me like this. That's so stupid. I love night blogging so much. I have no idea if this was actually night blogging, but for context, night blogging is when you stay up so late that you get tired drunk and start, you know, blogging aggressively. Or you're Australian. I'm pretty sure those were the two qualifiers. But it was the funniest thing every time I would see it because it had the same energy as Stu Pickles making pudding at 4 in the morning. I do miss Tumblr. I did remake mine. I haven't done anything with it yet. I just deleted all the old posts I didn't like, but now I have a Tumblr again. The letter V doesn't know any V words! I'm fresh from the factory. I don't know anything. This is what it feels like to be in training at a new job. Dude, big mood. At my last gig, before my current marketing gig, I actually had to be trained on everything. And they're like, oh, Cam, you're doing so good. And I was like, am I? Am I doing good? Imposter syndrome was so real because I don't have a marketing degree. I'm just a chunky wungus who make meme on the Facebooks and the Twitters. So when they're like, yeah, Cam, you're doing great. The return on investment that we're getting from your campaigns is really good. And I'm just like, if you say so. Imposter syndrome exists to make you feel bad. Don't listen to it. Whenever I see this gif, I think of this one time my sister was riding in the car and she was doodling. And she finished drawing the shark right at the stoplight. So she turns up to the guy in the car next to her and holds up the drawing and shows it to him. And then he looks over at it and he makes like that exact expression. Strangers in cars can sometimes be nice, but sometimes they can steal my younger brother away. Yeah, no, real talk. I have a story like this. I had this old VR helmet back when I was a kid that was like it was an LED game basically, but you strapped it to your face for more immersion, and it was like you were like in the pilot of a race car. And I was really prone to motion sickness when I was a kid. So what ended up happening is we pull up to a stoplight. Suddenly I'm feeling really ill. So I whip the helmet off, roll down the window, I look like directly at the car next to me, and there's this like middle-aged dude staring at me. And then I just had one of those like signature kid barfs where it's just like, I don't react, there's no violent jostling, it's just like, like a fire hose, just like straight out of this dude. It didn't hit him or his car get anywhere close, but we just maintained eye contact as like a sea of half-digested McDonald's came flying out of my gullet. He didn't give me a thumbs up, but I hope that moment stuck with him as it did with me. It's lost, but Five Guys. I was at Five Guys and I never wanted to meet someone more than I do the guy that drew this. Gain.jpg. Look, when you lose your child to a stillborn miscarriage, all you can do is really go to Five Guys. Those Five Guys will cheer you up real good. This is a wonderful and blessed post, and I appreciate it. Woman in my office is going through a breakup, and the work guys chat was trying to think of something nice to do for her. One of the guys very sincerely said, "Women like mac and cheese, right? Maybe we can do something with that." LMAO. He's right, though. Yeah, my last girlfriend was lactose intolerant. Like, she'd be in pain if she ate cheese. Mac and cheese still made everything better. She would eat that with no questions. Mac and cheese makes everything better, like, statistically. I don't care who you are, vegan, vegetarian, carnivore, omnivore, doesn't matter. There's a mac and cheese for you to make your day better. And if you don't like the cheddar, you can try a different cheese. Maybe a white cheddar, maybe a Mott's, maybe something else. There's a mac and cheese for your soul out there somewhere, and I hope to God you find it. Treat mode! Close your eyes and you can play any game in your mind. Even Paper Mario. Paper Mario is trash. Close your eyes and imagine yourself being a more likable person, and then open them and weep. Man, this is some game tier poop socking. I actually didn't like the first Paper Mario. I liked Thousand Year Door. I loved Super. I was really lukewarm on Super when it came out, but I loved it. I mean, Sticker Star came out, and I think we can agree that's objectively bad, but then that makes me the poop sock. Don't get mad at people because they don't like the games that you like. But do get mad at them, however, if they start poop socking on you because you like a game. Because then they're being a poop sock, and, well, they just, you know what to do with a poop sock, right? I shouldn't have to tell you this, it was covered in biology. What's a poop sock? No gender reveal idea. Now all of California knows it's a boy. Apparently this isn't the first time this happened. Back in 2017, this also happened. Why do people need pyrotechnics to announce what color their cream pie was? Like, I don't understand this. Party ball, filled with, like, little streamers. Amazing. Balloons? Fantastic. Like, you know, like little candles on your cake that, you know, light up a specific color or are a specific color. A little less safe, but still probably fine. Fireworks and thermite! No! No one cares enough about your cream pie to light 3 states on fire, you absolute cooch raider. Stop. Just want to remind y'all, there's a character in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy who accidentally became immortal and decided to spend his eternity of suffering traveling through time and space to insult everyone in the universe, one by one, in alphabetical order. And if that's not a hero, I don't know what is. However, if you are Arthur Dent, you got insulted twice. However, this was acknowledged as unintentional and a mistake. Oh man, that actually means that by the time that the, you know, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy came out, like, within the lore of the world, rather not, like, the real lifetime, that means he was only on the D's of the A's, which is, that's a lot of people left, if he's only on, like, the 4th letter of the 1st letter, if that makes sense. That guy, he's gonna have a good eternity, I'll tell you what, because do you think he just shows up to babies being born, just, like, comes in, like, and just runs away like some sort of immature toddler? He just runs into like a birthing room. It's just like, your head looks like a shaven apple, and just runs away. Like, what does that even mean? And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and maybe even share it with a friend who still tumbles to this day. If you want more r/Tumblr, there'll be more popping up in just a couple of seconds, but until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a lovely day.